What's going on, guys? BSG bringing you another Grand Cross video. So in today's video, we're actually going to be going over Elizabeth of Eternal Rebirth. We're going to be going over how you should gear her, what's her best gear set, and is she actually that crazy? And to be honest, the answer is pretty plain and simple. She is very, very powerful, very good unit. I like what they did with her. Before we get into it, guys, be sure to leave a like on the video. Also subscribe. At the time of this recording, we are at 5.8k subscribers, so we have been killing it. We're gonna reach our 6k goal by the end of the summer for sure. But yeah, guys, help me out with that by hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell if you do like Grand Cross content. Stay up to date with anything that I post. I do try and post every day whenever I can. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and without further ado, let's go ahead and let's just get right into it. So yeah, Elizabeth of Eternal Rebirth. I have used the character quite a bit since she dropped. Now, if you're expecting her to be like Trader Melly, do not. She is not like Trader Melly. She is very I want to say she's very unique in the way she works. She's not like Trader Melly where, okay, well, I'm gonna do damage and that's it, right? That's literally what Trader Melly is. Now, yes, Trader Melly has tech, quote unquote, with his damage reduction, because you need to use at least 2 single target skills. But that's not that crazy, because yeah, you can just do that. Most of the units in the game have single target skills, so it's not that crazy. But this Elizabeth, the way she works is very weird, but we'll get into it. So we'll start off with her stats first off. So she's at 65.3k, right? Her stats are insane. 85 pierce, 73.5 resistance, 53 regen, 116% crit chance. Why? Like, why, bruh? 228% crit damage, 97 crit resistance, crit defense at 101.5%, and then she has 150. This doesn't matter too much, the recovery rate, but 152.5% recovery, and then she has 18% lifesteal. Her stats are borderline just like probably the best we'll see in a while, because like her stats are just crazy. I don't know, like, what did they do? Like, let's compare her stats to Deanne. Let's do that. I think that'll be the best, like, sort of, it's like stat comparison. So Deanne has 70% crit chance. Elizabeth has 116. She does have more pierce, but Elizabeth is right there at 85%. She has more regeneration, but again, Elizabeth has like 53. She doesn't have like 30 something. She has 53. Then she has more crit damage at 228. Elizabeth has more crit defense. Deanne has more crit resistance, but Elizabeth has more lifesteal and recovery. Like, it's insane. Like, Elizabeth's stats are just, what were they thinking? Like, what were they actually thinking? I know she's the newest unit, but my god, they went crazy with her stats. But yeah, her substats and stats are very good, very good. Her kit, so she does have a flood single target, which is pretty good. Flood single target, honestly, the more units that get flood, like, the less impressed I become with the skill in general. It's good, don't get me wrong, like, it is actually pretty good, but it's just like everybody's getting flood. We got Summer Merlin, Lilia. Who else has flood? I can't think of it right off the bat, but Summer Merlin. We got, of course, Escanor. This unit has it. Who else has flood? There's another unit that I'm thinking of that came out that has it, but I just don't remember who. I can't remember who, but I know another unit has it. But yeah, a lot of units. Oh, Tarmiel, that's who it is. Red Tarmiel, he has flood too. Like, a lot of units are getting flood, which is a good skill. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good skill. But the thing about it is that it's not that great if you're not a unit. If you're not a unit with good stats, right? It's not that great. Tarmiel very well is good, but without his buff and when he's low on HP, that skill ain't doing jack. Whereas this Elizabeth, if she builds up her passive, this skill is still doing pretty good damage. So she has flood, which is very good, which, it's just a strong skill. But then she has this is an AoE which deals more damage on her, like additional damage equal to her max HP. So it's like Bond, for every orb in her ultimate move gauge. Very, very lengthy like description, but that's what it does. It is powerful as hell. There's a reason it's only at 8% on rank 3, because this, when she's at max ult gauge, my god, like she hits for a lot, man. She really does. Then you have this or I guess we should go into her ult. So her ult, it's a good ult, but I don't know about the resurrection buff. It's not that crazy. So I'm at 3 out of 6, but again, the resurrection isn't, it's okay. It's okay. So she does 42% of her own max HP on all enemies, and then she applies resurrection, so then anyone who dies just gets revived with 15% of max HP. It's not the craziest, and it's definitely helpful, but I don't think I've actually like proc this more than 5 times. And the amount of times that I've used Elizabeth, I don't think I proc this more than 5 times. I think I'm maybe like 3. So yeah, I feel like this is more of a help when you're facing like Bond, because again, she has to be, I think that's 4 out of 6 and it becomes a gray buff, but 3 out of 6 and lower, it's a regular blue buff, right? A regular active buff. So keep that in mind. But yeah, her ultimate is fine. And then her passive. So this is where the technical stuff comes in. So every time one of the applicable allies use a skill, increases their basic stats by 4%, stacking up to 6 times. So you can get this to go up to what? 6, 12, 24, 30%. Which is really, really good. So their basic stats stack up, and then at max stack, applicable allies recover 30% of max HP. But yeah, then increases all of the hero stats by 15% for 5 turns. Does not apply to recovery rate. And I think okay, so recovery rate is the amount you heal on healing cards, right? So I don't think they wanted you to go crazy with the healing if you use a healer with her. But okay, so this is where it gets a little weird. I don't know if this applies to like her or the allies. I actually haven't really looked too deep into this part of her passive, truth be told, but I don't know if this applies to the individual hero or if it's just to her. So yeah, it might be that hero, but I actually haven't really tested it too much, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, so Elizabeth is looking very, very good. Now, how to gear her? I have her with HP and defense, and she literally performs amazing. Like, it doesn't matter. You can put her on HP crit for sure. That's fine. Wouldn't recommend attacking defense, and the main reason for that is because of this skill right here. This skill is going to probably hit harder than this, because remember, this isn't dependent on the amount she has. This is just max HP. So yeah, keep that in mind. For every orb in her ultimate move gauge, she deals an additional damage equal to her max HP. So this will hit harder than this skill right here for sure. And then also this is based off of max HP. So I don't recommend anybody doing attacking crit or attacking defense. I just don't think it's smart. HP defense and HP crit, perfect, right? Doesn't matter. You can do either or. It really doesn't matter. But I do think that she will benefit the most from probably HP and defense. Just being completely honest, because HP and crit is nice, but she's already going to crit. Like, she's already going to crit and do damage. So it's not like you're missing out on anything if you put her on HP and, you know, defense. But yeah, I'll do a match real quick just to show the gear. It works, right? It does work. I'm gonna use the team that I really like to use, which is just Margaret, her, and Deanne. I don't know. I just like this team. I just really like this team. Be better if I had Bond, but it is what it is. Let me go ahead and get the equipment. We'll do one match. I'm not gonna do like a whole video, but we'll do one match worth of just to show off her equipment and see how effective it can be. All right, let me go ahead and let me eat some food. I'll just eat one bop. You guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see, man. Do I need to do anything? I mean, my CC is pretty high in general. I guess I'll keep Sario. It doesn't really matter too much. Merlin, I think, has her equipment on. Is it I think it's Tarmia that might not have equipment on him. Yeah, let me go ahead and let me switch this really quick. All right. So yeah, this is fine. You're gonna see how good that her performance is going to be with HP and defense, because I feel like a lot of people might just be like iffy on it because HP and defense is mainly used on like supporter heroes, which I completely understand why people would be a little skeptical in this. Okay, Ludo, okay, it's a pretty good team. Don't quit, please. All right, he's not gonna quit. Nice. All right, so I'll do this since he doesn't have a rim removal. Why not? Yeah. And then let's see what she does on rank 1. This is just her starter turn. Let's just see, right? I want to show you guys that she's not weak at all, even with you putting her on HP defense. So this is gonna be her turn 1, no build up, no nothing. So yeah, she hit 75k turn 1, literally turn 1. Yeah, she had a little bit of help from Margaret. Margaret has her holy relic. She used her buff skill, but it's turn 1. like yeah, she's very, very good. He can't really do anything. I'm not worried about Ludo because Ludo can't do damage. Like, without his passive, what is he gonna do? Nothing. He's gonna hit for nothing. And then he blocked it. So yeah, this is for free. Okay, so this is where her flood is not gonna do damage. So I'm gonna show you. Right, her flood's not really gonna do much. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the flood on, Meliodas here. Her flood's not gonna be that powerful. I mean, it was still pretty. Actually, that's still pretty good. 73. It only hit for like 2,000 less. But then look at the AOE. Like, that's disgusting. 423k. There's legitimately nothing that he can do because Deanne's gonna absorb every single hit. Legitimately every single hit Deanne's gonna absorb here. He's gonna heal with Tarmio. There's nothing he can do. Nope. You can't get through Deanne. It's not even worth it. He's gonna quit. But it was a good match. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, her performance on HP and defense is very, very good. Again, her ult, I mean, I guess I could get it in here. Her ult's not the craziest. Again, I like it, but it's okay. Like, the effect is nice, I guess. Only 408k. It's all right. That damage was solid for sure. It definitely could get you far, I guess, with 408k. It's not realistically, like, 408k is low, but considering the fact that Elizabeth is, it's depending on her max HP, you're gonna get more damage out of her when you use the goddess team for sure, because you got Sario increasing her stats, you got Tarmio helping the damage, Margaret. You're gonna get more damage out of her for her ult. But her ult is not the main thing about this unit. The main thing about this unit is everything she's bringing to the table with her utility. That's the main. Ayuri, okay, Ayuri is a bot, but I'm gonna show you, right? Ayuri, all right, that's actually like it's a real. Okay, for a minute I thought this was a real person. I haven't seen Ayuri since he legit came out. Like, nobody runs him. Nobody. He's just too dependent on Kyo. I'm not a big fan of it. But this would be pretty good to show with the ignites from Kyo, like what she can do. Yep. Also, keep in mind, she needs to build up with her passive, so she needs to use skills. That is a big thing about her kit. She does need to use the skills, because if she doesn't use skills, she's not going to build up those stats. But again, keep in mind, whenever she reaches ultimate, basically, whenever she gets her ult, she will heal 30% and then increase her stats by 15. So you can see that we're slowly building up. I'm actually just gonna go for the kill. Bop, bop, and then bop. So we use 3 skills right here, so that's good. And then Kyo's health is, we might just win. Okay, the damage was solid, and then bop, and then we just keep building up. So yeah, that's Elizabeth. Let me know what are you guys enjoying Elizabeth? Are you guys using Elizabeth if you pulled her? I haven't seen that many Elizabeths since I've been playing PvP. I run into them a lot, but it's not as many as you might think. It's not like every single match is Elizabeth. I just feel like Elizabeth, yeah, you do need a team based around her for her to perform like good. Because if you use her with some random dog like dog water team, she's gonna be horrible. Like she's not doing anything for your team, like legitimately at all. So I do think you need to make some synergy. It's the same thing with Trader Melly. You need some sort of synergy with Trader Melly team too. Like you need units that have single target attacks. You know, taunt, you know, like the end would help him a lot. So it's not like you just running Elizabeth on any team and calling it a day. Like you do need to think. At the end of the day, you do need to think. But let me know what you guys think about Elizabeth. She's a very good unit. Definitely worthy of being called an anniversary unit for sure. Better than Goddess Elizabeth, that's for damn sure. Better than Goddess Elizabeth when she first dropped, because Goddess Elizabeth was toxic and you legit couldn't play PvP if you had Goddess Elizabeth. Like, if you didn't have Goddess Elizabeth, you might as well just quit PvP. But it's not the same thing for this Elizabeth right here. You can win matches, right? You can win matches without her. She's not toxic. She's not like she has a shield every waking minute of the hour you play PvP. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, as always, I will see you all later.